Pac-Man with a bow. Is Pac-Man transgender?
No. In fact, that's not even what this video is about.
Because here he is with Miss Pac-Man, and they even reproduced.
And besides, how hilarious would it be if video gaming's first female protagonist actually had a pair of pellets? Well, do you want to hear the fun-filled history of how Miss Pac-Man came to be? Well, good. Then grab yourself some of your own pellets. You're gonna need more than that. And take a seat.
It all started with Pac-Man, of course, created by Namco, but distributed in North America by Midway Games. Upon seeing the success of Pac-Man, Midway Games wanted to distribute even more Pac-Man, or better yet, a Pac-Man sequel. But Namco wasn't working on any, so Midway came up with a plan to create their own Pac-Man.
With blackjack and hookers!
And they knew that it would have to be dealt with under the table.
I don't have to be literally under the table, you know.
Modding arcade machines was actually fairly common in the late 70s and early 80s, and Midway knew this. So they got in touch with General Computer Corporation, the lamest company name since Things Over $4.
Well, I wonder how that store closed.
General Computer Corporation made mod kits that arcades would install into existing arcade machines. This would modify the game and make it a different game. So they get a whole new, updated game without having to buy a new machine. Normally, they would get permission from the creator of the arcade machine in order to do so. But in Pac-Man's case, they did get permission to remake Pac-Man, but from Midway, not Namco, the creator. The game they ended up creating was called Crazy Otto. It was a little faster than Pac-Man, probably due to him actually having legs, and had 4 different mazes, some featuring multiple warp pipes. But looking at this, it's obviously not a Pac-Man ripoff, right? Right? No, it totally is. So guess what Midway decided to do? They took this mod, which is at least rip-off worthy, and they modded it further to make it more like classic Pac-Man, to make it more sequel-y. You heard me right. They modded a rip-off mod. They changed Clyde's name to Sue, so Clyde is the transgendered one. Okay, and they made a new character, Pac-Man's wife, Miss Pac-Man. See, there's a bow, clearly not actual Pac-Man.
It's not like applying a bow and a mole will make you an entirely different person.
What? Austin? Where did you go? Austin? You were just here. And now you're not.
After releasing this new arcade game, Miss Pac-Man took America by storm. It was Pac-Man, but better, and it even featured gaming's first female protagonist. Miss Pac-Man became just as popular in the US as Pac-Man was. So, Midway made a third, unauthorized sequel, Baby Pac-Man, which was a weird arcade pinball hybrid.
And needless to say, that one didn't turn out so well.
But eventually, Namco found out about it. And of course, they threatened legal action. Until Midway apologized and handed over all the rights and profits to Namco. Namco decided to keep Miss Pac-Man a thing since she was so successful, and now they just keep a closer eye on their distributors. So, Miss Pac-Man is the unauthorized mod of an unauthorized sequel, which was also an unauthorized mod. And again, she's not Pac-Man. Why do people keep joking about this?